want to do the intro?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? Hey, y'all. Welcome.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the ranch. I'm Jared Paul, and you know my daughter Francesca, or as I love to call her, Franny. So, anyways, we started these Jade bonsais together a couple of years ago, and until Franny got a little kitty, my grandkitty Coffee Bean, this thing resided in her apartment in New York City. But because the kitty's a little terror, I've been taking care of it for her for the past year. And anytime she's home and it's the proper time, and we like to prune them up together. So that's what we're planning on doing today. So yes, do I have something in my beard? So it is December 30th, and last year I got these and I wore them for Christmas. But let's just say that since I was celebrating that Laura's pregnant on Christmas Eve, on Christmas I really wasn't feeling up to much of anything, let alone putting these in my beard and doing a Jarhead Bonsai video. So better late than never. Still celebrating, finishing 2020 strong. I know 2020 hasn't been the best for everybody worldwide, but a lot of great stuff actually has happened in 2020. I got married, we went to Barcelona, and now Laura's pregnant with a little baby. So anyways, Franny knows what to do on her tree, and I know what to do on my tree, so we'll just kind of work through it. I think right now they both look absolutely amazing. I've got a little elephant in there. I'm assuming that is, I don't know what religion, and I don't want to insult anybody, but I got it in Florence from some dude working the street, and I was happy to make a donation to, he said he would send it back to his family in Africa. So I think Franny got a bracelet, I got this little trinket, and some other little things. Anyways, without further ado, what I want to do is I have the best structure coming up, branching into 3, and it really, it's the tree that I'm happiest with. It actually, looks like a bonsai tree. It comes back strong. It's well balanced. So I'm going to take a look, pretty much bring it back to the last set of leaves where the branch is a single, see if we could get it to split up again. And then, usually I give Franny guidance, but let's just see where she takes it. So do your thing, baby girl. Okay, so, I saw the bonsai bloke is drinking tons again, so I picked up a 12-pack of Heineken for the Liverpool soccer game later. Let me get this stuff out of the way. If you are planning on trying to introduce your kid or your significant other to bonsai, I highly recommend doing it with a Jade because they're extremely forgiving, very low maintenance on the upkeep. Knock on wood, haven't had any issues with any insects. So, yeah, Franny's had really good luck with this one. Boom, boom. Decisive, I like that. These are really easy to root as cuttings as well. You kind of let them dry out, and then you can just lay them across the top of soil, and they'll start generating roots, and you can give them a proper planting when you see fit. But since I really have so many of them, I had a lot before, and then my broski, Scott Winard from Let's Do Bonsai, sent me some from Sheffield, England, and now I have a couple of different species, so I'm very set with Jades. He also sent me a few weeping willows, 3 weeping willow cuttings that we'll be getting into in spring. I'm psyched about that. Yeah, so I'm just following the standard rule of thumb. Bring it down to the first set of leaves, leave a little bit of room for dieback, and then I'm just pruning, hoping to get that divide. If you leave them long enough, these continue to grow, and I'm sure, they would get out of sorts, but I feel like every time I prune it, it takes longer and longer for them to get to where the leaves make it look silly and it's time for a pruning. So I'm even noticing in here there's a lot of branches with some nice smaller leaves on it. It's cool. Leave it down below. What is your best bonsai? Most of mine are from seeds, so at post pruning they look like little sticks. Or right now I'm just letting them grow out, so they're just like wild and crazy with tiny little trunks. So this one is cool.
I don't know what to do.
It's looking pretty good. That thing's looking sickly. So what I would do is anything that's kind of growing across something else, I would remove one of them. It's time for her to fly, so I'm trying not to be a helicopter parent and be like, cut there, cut there, cut there. Because really, even if you do make a mistake with the Jade, not that there is a mistake to be made with your own personal bonsai, other than killing it, it'll grow back. It's like a bad haircut. It'll grow back. Which I haven't gotten a haircut since my wedding, and my wedding was on March 1st. Oh, or trim my beard. I totally got into jarhead mode, put on my old staff sergeant in the United States Marine Corps dress blues, put all the medals and ribbons on, felt like jarhead again.
Should I just chop this whole thing off?
Yeah, that'll work.
Thank you.
Laura was predicting where you were going to prune it. She's like, she's just going to go across the bottom. I'm like, nah, she won't do that.
No, because it's all woody and it's taken a while.
Yeah, it has taken a while. So when, if your kid takes one of these to their dorm or apartment or something like that, Franny was armed with a spray bottle the majority of the time and just sprayed it kind of on a daily basis rather than worrying about watering it and the timing of that. And with just, spraying these, you could have a lot of success, especially if it's just in a window. I imagine if they're growing outdoors in intense sun, you need some direct watering. But truly a great tree to start with. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish my pruning and then kind of twist off my little... Is that what you're doing? I'm talking too much to pay attention to you. I'm going to take this one down a little further. Have you introduced bonsai to your child? And if so, what trees? Leave the comment below. I'm totally psyched about the Liverpool game. I was jonesing for some English Premier League, and then last minute, because of COVID, they canceled the Tottenham Hotspur game, which if you watched the previous video, there's nobody I love to root against more than Jose Mourinho. I think he's miserable. I think that he's going, I don't know, maybe he was something in the past, but he's just like, his vibe, I wouldn't want to play for him. Although, if they offered me one of those huge English Premier League contracts, I would probably play for anybody. I did play soccer / football, but there's no way I was that good. You all done?
I think so.
Let's spin it around. Give them a show. Tell them what you did while I finish up. You don't know what you did?
So, first my plan was to, do what he said, and I was going to take a lot of the bottom off because I wanted a nice canopy on top. But then I changed my mind and I just took off all of the bigger leaves so the babies down here can grow more.
Dope. Let me see it. Oh, hell yeah, even this little baby's thickening it up. You might have to make a decision one day. You know, this will probably grow further away. That's nice. Look how thick that's getting. I dig it. So hers is like a triple trunk, and then mine's a single trunk that breaks into 3.
Yours is so cute.
I like yours as well.
Mine looks scary. Is there anything else to stick?
No, I just wanted to see. See, this one's kind of coming across the front there.
Chop it.
Well, you know, like it kind of goes right across the main middle trunk, so I don't think there's any potential for it. See what I'm saying?
And that looks better.
Yeah.
So 3.
Yeah, cool. And then there's some spread and divide, so they could all kind of grow into each other.
Nice.
That would be my only thing I would have changed.
I like it.
I'm gonna leave, you know, maybe per branch, one of these. Do you call them leaves, petals? I don't know. I'm gonna leave like one per. Oh, I'm psyched. I love doing this pruning and then watching them grow in nice and slowly. Yes, yes. What time is it? Alexa, what time is it?
It's 2:43 p.m.
17 minutes till match time. Woo! All right. Oh, see how tiny they are? All right, y'all. I'm going to finish this up here, and then I'll do a little zoom in on both of them. Turn them around for you. Almost there. So the technique I was talking to Franny about, what I'm doing as well, is you grab the leaf, and without pulling or doing anything like that, because you could like skin the branch, you just twist it and it kind of pops right off and leaves a little nubber. And then in about a week, that little nubber dries up. You could flick it off. Nubber, that's definitely a scientific term. And I think that's it. So, all right, let's get that zoom in. Right, so coming in. So this is my front here. You see everything kind of goes up and divides. Probably each time I've pruned it, it's been ideal to where it's divided into 2 or at least 2. Oh yeah. I'm thinking, should I take this down? Yes. Yes, I should. I left it as a divide though. So maybe we get some branches going off each side. Yeah, that's cool. So, all right, that's mine. You see, it's so rewarding when you start to get that nice woody trunk, you know, and the further it goes up, the older it gets, you know, the established branches all start to turn that color. Love that. All right, little Franny's got a great start to this one too. So I'm liking the multi-trunk. Very unique and cool. This was totally new growth. This was just a little nub, and it's really grown in nicely. I think last time she pruned it, she left like everything on that, so all the energy would go to it, so it could match up with the others. See, she's got even a nice dark woody trunk. Hers is a little younger than mine, so impressive. And then it starts to divide up top. Hers is almost like a grouping of palm trees on the beach. You know, they all kind of grow up from the same spot and then fan out away from each other, reaching for the sun. So that's cool. Yes. So I'll sign off for both Franny and I. I just wanted to wish everybody out there a happy New Year, happy holidays, and stay safe. We'll see you soon. Cheers.